Welcome. In a previous video I was investigating a parasitic load in my 1997 Land Cruiser and I came across this Motorola SYN9760A, and this is a hands-free speaker attachment, and I think it's from around 2005 or so, maybe 2004, 2005, and you would hook this up in your car to make hands-free phone calls. So this is like the pre-Bluetooth device. So under my dash I had this speaker here, and it also had a microphone in my dash, a separate microphone. So this had its own speaker and microphone as opposed to newer systems that have use your car's speaker. And had this little fuse box here, and it was tapped into the wiring of my radio. It came with a lot of wire, as you can see. This was the microphone wire. The wires were really long. I guess you could install this in any vehicle. And it had this antenna here. I guess this extended the antenna. I had some like caulking on the roof where you can see where there used to be like a roof-mounted antenna. So this worked with, as far as I know, worked with specific models of Motorola cell phones. So imagine you could plug that into this and it would hook into the external antenna, speaker, microphone, and you could make phone calls on it. And I don't know if there's a keypad or anything that went with this, or if it just plugged in. So on the back here we have a speaker connector here, and I've cut it off, but that's where the speaker was. This is the microphone connector, which I've cut, and this is the phone connector. And let's see where that goes. Okay, so this was cut off a long time ago under the dash before I got to it. So I found this pre-cut. So there must have been a cord that came out from under the middle console. So here's the little box here. It says Motorola on it. It has the connectors. Oh, and this is power here. Okay, so it has these little Torx. Let's see, this is a T8 Torx. So I'll open this up. Okay, screws are out. Let's take it apart. Okay, there's this little plate in here. It looks like maybe this box was used for multiple different things, and they could just change it around for whatever device they're putting in it. And we have a circuit board here. Let's see if this whole thing comes out. Yeah, same here. So this looks like a modular case. So we've got the faceplate. This is copyright 2002. So this is about 17 years old as I film this. It's got a couple chips on here, if I can see them. And I'm not a electrical engineer, so I don't know what all these things are. There's one here. Probably can't read that on here. Let's see. There we go. It's MC33060AD. I'm gonna look some of these up and see what I find. So this little chip here is a fixed frequency pulse width modulation voltage mode single-ended controller. That's the first chip. I'm not finding this chip here. This is a 301 GEV, and this says on here, which is looks like On Semiconductor as a company. And both of these chips have that same logo on it. I couldn't find this chip here. It says, or this chip, it says MSSK34. It looks like it's something related to communications. And these here are a 251J32C. There's 4 of these. And this looks like it's a PNP transistor. And the middle pin is cut off on here, which I thought was kind of interesting. Like I say, I'm not an electrician or, an engineer. I don't know what that means. It looks like there's some, I don't know if those are test pads or something missing here. Let's look up this tiny little thing. So it looks like this chip here, it's a 33072 and then PSCAA. I think that might be an operational amplifier, it looks like maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. So that's pretty much everything on this board. It's kind of surprising that this was in this box. I mean, this huge it was in this huge box, but there's not much stuff in here. I mean, this seems like it could have been compacted down, but maybe it has to be separated out for some reason. I don't really know. But I'm glad to have it out of my car now because it was sucking down my battery, and I don't really use this. This is super out of date. I don't know what this would have cost new. You can buy them super cheap on eBay now. This seems like it could have been pretty expensive if you had to wire it into your car. So, and then I don't know if this speaker actually came with the device or not, because I've seen on eBay people have different speakers for sale. So I imagine this one came with it, and it's pretty heavy. So, but that's all I'm going to cover in this video. I just want to do a quick teardown of this. I want to see what was in, something that was, well, this is 17 years old. There's not much to look at here, but if you have any questions about this, please leave it in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.